Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Professor Norman Cornett, religious studies scholar, art critic, and curator with the multidisciplinary artist Sekai, who has created a project of prayer boxes. You can well imagine, as a religious studies scholar, why these have grabbed my interest. The references to world religions such as Judaism or Buddhism, which is the faith of Sekai. This is all the more intriguing because Sekai created this project in response to 9/11 and what happened in our world as a result of this watershed in human history. Sekai, first, these boxes seem quite unique. I don't see boxes like this every day. What kind of boxes are they?
Well, people will not easily understand what these boxes are all about, but they're originally used when you go up north and you're a film director and so on. It's for putting their videotapes or their films in the boxes to keep them from freezing. And luckily, a friend of mine offered me these boxes and said, would you like to do something with them? And I said, oh, okay, I've got some ideas. And I started off with that. And my theme was prayer boxes. And in each prayer box, you will find there is parts of nature, a flower, water pebbles, and then a scroll, which is in many languages, English and French, but coming from various cultures, the thoughts of various people and cultures. Lao Tzu, Husson, my spiritual teacher, Daisaku Ikeda, and so on. So each box contains those. And each box also has silk inside as a material piece. And each box is unique.
So these are individual creations, and what intrigues me, not simply as a religious studies scholar, but as we have a consciousness of the environment, of ecological concerns, this is essentially recuperative art. You have taken found objects, you have taken functional items, and you have aestheticized them, invested them with artistic significance and intention.
Thank you. You understand it very well. So yes, I think that's it. In life all around us, all these objects we're talking about, they are part of our universal nature. And this is what's important, that even the symbols on the boxes on the outside come from Roman periods, come from Jewish spirituality, coming from Catholic and Protestant thoughts. And in the box, I've put my mantra that I follow, showing that all these various forms are part of our humanity. That neither one is more distinguished than another. We all interact with each other.
And it intrigues me that these are prayer boxes that are universal. This is not exclusive to one tradition, to a specific religion. Thereby I understand that for you, prayer is part and parcel of the human condition.
Yes, prayer is important for all of us. Without prayer, we don't realize our place with each other. We're in conflict with each other. And prayer is the one thing that brings you down to a sense of humility rather than a sense of arrogance.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to discover the art of Sekai on the internet, and Sekai is spelled S-E-K-A-I, and it behooves us, before we leave you, Sekai, what does this mean, the word?
Okay. When I was very young, in my 20s, I was in Europe, and I had gone to work with Maurice Béjart to study in Europe, study dance. And at that time, I'm looking at, as you said, what's going on in the world. And I saw that other cultures had borrowed North American names, but we don't in the North American change our names. And so I went into a deep meditation. When I came out of it, I found the name. I asked the Japanese community that I'm involved in, what about this name? They said, no problems, you're an artist, you can use this name. And Sekai means many things, how you use it in Japanese. It can mean universe, it can mean world, and it can mean cosmos. So if I were a wrestler, I would be Mr. Universe. Simple as that.
Now, you are very drawn to Japanese motifs, as it were.
Yes.
Your own background is?
My own background, I am Afro-Canadian. My father is black, my mother is white. My mother comes from Europe, so a kind of a gypsy background. And her family came to North America, and they integrated with the Mi'kmaq people. So I'm a multicultural person.
Well, discover the multicultural Sekai, Seki, on the internet.